Very shortly.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So we're up and running. Boxall. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Boxall. Mohamed Salah. Wood. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great defending, strong and determined. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Looking here to chip it through. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Boxall. Wood. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good play on the left-hand side here. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Boxall. Aim forwards. That's a throw. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mohamed Salah. Salah. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Gain their reward with an early goal. Boxall. Ambitious ball here. He is through here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marmoush. Boxall. Moved on forwards. And that's been won straight back. Do have a chance to counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Marmoush! Wood. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's tidy. Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Crossing. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well read, nice interception. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Egypt have reclaimed it. Cuts out the pass. And it's Salah. It's a threatening... And Marmoush! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gets it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now here's the delivery. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lofted upfield. Egypt have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. Oh, just skips past his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Wood! Oh, that is rather wayward.
New Zealand have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Mohamed Salah. Egypt leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Egypt leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Marmoush. That has been knocked clear. Salah, out towards the flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Wood. And it's played forward. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Clears it away. Over to the left. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah played out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Showing good feet. Spread out to the left. And it's Salah. Applies the finish!
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That's really well manoeuvred. In it comes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out for a throw. He's cut it out. And that was nowhere near his best. Mohamed Salah. Quarter of an hour played.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Does really well to win the ball there. Marmoush gets a foot in here. And the counter is on. Now it's Wood.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gets into some space.
Egypt really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. He is just caressing the ball. That's a Good run down the left. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Wood. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Wood. It's a loose ball. And again! Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
New Zealand clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Aim forwards. He's in space and looking for options. Time to deliver. This might get it. Oh, doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for a decent ball in. It's run loose here. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Searching pass he's played there. Mohamed Salah. Oh, nice touch. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Marmouche, great defending, strong and determined. Wood. Wood! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what a climb! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Played out to the right. That is lovely. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Tries to get it clear. And he thumps it clear. Played with finesse. Can he deliver? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Wood. Wood. Mohamed Salah. Driven forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vauxhall. Nice control. Good chance here! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, they could break here. And the shot! Mohamed Salah. Wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marmoush. And that has been cleared. He decides to cross it. Here's a corner, good chance. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's on it, can he get away? Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Chance here to counter. Out to the right. Caresses it through. That'll be a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Purring through the gears. A chance to play it in. Now it's Wood. Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way. And it's played forward.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Into the channel. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Could move up a gear here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Wood. Mohamed Salah. .30 gone. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Decent progress down the left. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's making a real surge on the left. Here comes the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's come loose. Aim forwards. Now it's Wood, played out to the right. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, there's a probing ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's managed to gift it back. Marmouche. Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a throw. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmouche. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. So who's he picking out? And it's Salah. Looking to break at pace. Now that's well seen too. And it's gone back to the keeper. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Boxall. Can he get onto this? We get a throw in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mohamed Salah. Wood. That's an imaginative pass. It's a throw-in. That's a fabulous... And the finish! Last last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's very neat. Wood. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Egypt looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Clears it away. Throw in. It's a good run down the right. And he's there to clear it. So, what can they make of this? Wood. Wood. Wood! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Succumbs to the pressure. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, sweet feet. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has been knocked clear. And here's Marmouche. Clearly not happy with that. Moved on forwards. Oh, this looks sharp. That's going to go a long way. Tries a deft little ball. Climbs up big! He can get that clear. Have it back and can go again. Played out wide. And they've been given a corner. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mohamed Salah. Has a look and plays it forward. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's really well manoeuvred. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ourselves a real game here.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Well, that's a nice ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Salah. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And out it comes again. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lovely bit of skill. Now then, the ball's come loose. Salah. And Marmoush! Great effort, but no way through. Aim forwards. Probing pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to get it clear. Marmoush. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Thinks about the shot. That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah played through into space. Lovely feet. Incoming delivery. Danger averted for now. Over to the left. Ball swung in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's really well cleared. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Salah. That's very neat. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Wood. He's away! Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. A chance to play it in. Wood. Goes for a shot! Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's in a good position here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vauxhall. Mohamed Salah does really well to win the ball there. Defending of the desperate variety. Great work on the overlap. Brilliantly cut out. And the second half gets underway.
Egypt really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Marmoush. Takes a shot! Deftly away. Clears it away. Mohamed Salah. Quality ball. Gets good distance on it. And here's Marmoush. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now, what about this cross? That's an excellent interception. Vauxhall. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's nice. Spread out to the left. And he's clearly asking too much with that. And it's played forward. And he's heaved it away. Egypt have got it back and they'll have another go. Very nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a cute ball. That is a little undercooked. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is a brilliant interception. And they've got rid. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And it's played in here. He's onto it in a flash. Some good work on the right flank here. Mohamed Salah. That's been drilled forward. And he's there to get it away. Wood did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's in! Oh, nice touch. Looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Back into the middle. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Be a throw-in. Showing good feet. Aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Now this could be a chance. Cleared away. That is out of play. Wood. Wood! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Wood really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. There's no flag. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Plays it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He'll try to keep this alive. Out of play for a throw. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah played out to the left flank. Nice control. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wood. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that was very necessary. That's good play. Proves too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he latch on to this? There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Mohamed Salah. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's Salah. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Wood. Now, what about a counter-attack? Clipped into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And claimed it back swiftly. Spread out to the left. Crosses it in here. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Wood really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vauxhall. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Wood. And now the breakaway. He's found the way through. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's out of reach. Mohamed Salah. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vauxhall. That's a nicely weighted pass. And here's Marmouche. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without complication. And it's Salah. Vauxhall. Just about up to the hour now. Vauxhall. It's just beyond his reach. Wood. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this looks sharp. Mohamed Salah forwards and with intent. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Yeah, I agree, Peter. I don't think there was any contact. My feeling on first watch was that there was none.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. business. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Square, and not for the first time.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. That's a little off target. Aim forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cuts out the pass. Marmouche. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Oh, sweet feet. Played out to the right. Crossed into the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position. Real chance! And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. And the shot's on. What? Great strike! Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's coming, and a chance! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mohamed Salah. Ball's gone out of play. Boxall. The most accurate pass. Too much on that, it's gone out. Now it's Wood. Nice interception, well timed. Moved on forwards. Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's tidy. Wood. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's gone for the shots. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Boxall. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marmoush. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely shaped cross. Keeper gets his hands on it. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Marmoush. A hefty... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Egypt have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And they've turned it round! Not a twitch, not a blink. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Wood. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Out towards the flank. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Boxall. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Wood. Wood has been caught there, it's a foul. Over to the left. Wood. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Far too far and out of play. Mohamed Salah, aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played back in, and that has been cleared. And it's been taken short. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ah, such a clever touch. Moved on forwards. out. He can get that clear. Now that's a fine challenge. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeps on running. Goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Does really well there, strong defending.
Well, there's plenty to like.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, played right into his path. Out of play for a goal kick. Wood. Marmoush. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Foot in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. There's the delivery. That's not going far. Ball is over the line. Wins the duel this time.
New Zealand really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Looks to the other side. Oh, what a climb! And the lead stays intact, just.
Wood really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Moved on forwards. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Salah. It's Salah! And that would have won it.
Mohamed Salah really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Oh, can he get onto this? Aim forwards. Tries to dink it through. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, it's come loose. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Cross in. A header! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Egypt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's played forward. Now here's the delivery.
New Zealand really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Played towards the other side. Salah. And here's Marmoush.
Egypt surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball. Shapes! This has become one superb game of football.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's really well manoeuvred. Danger averted for now. Can he get onto this?
New Zealand clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mohamed Salah. Salah. It's a throw. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. That's going to go a long way. And that's aimed into the middle. And the shot! Wood. That's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it. Mohamed Salah. Salah. And here's Marmoush, and Marmoush! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Moved on forwards. That's a cute ball. Oh, such a clever touch. This is gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Defending of the desperate variety. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, nicely intercepted. Salah. Wood. Boxall. Aim forwards. That is good strength. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Marmoush. Proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Marmoush. Wood. And that could set him on his way. There are a few waiting for it. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Salah. Boxall. Now that's well seen too. Mohamed Salah. An early goal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah. Decent chance! Time to deliver. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Egypt would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
He's making a real surge on the left. Brilliantly cut out. Clipped into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Mohamed Salah. It is quite a run he's making here. Now the delivery. Spread out to the left. Can he spark a counter here? Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Can he deliver? Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Boxall. Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah. And Marmoush! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. That is lovely. Aim forwards. Mohamed Salah. Egypt making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Mohamed Salah chips it through. It is a corner. They've played it short. And here's Marmoush. Marmoush. Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, good spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Egypt out in front with an early advantage. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Moved on forwards. Salah. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ball is over the line. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Salah. Can he finish?
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Vauxhall. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Marmouche. Marmouche. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Mohamed Salah. Salah wins the duel this time. Can he get onto this? There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Some good work on the right flank here. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he shoots! Oh, easy pickings there. Played with finesse. Oh, this looks sharp. Vauxhall. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Vauxhall. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. Wood. Out to the left it goes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mohamed Salah, aim forwards. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got a throw. Showing good feet. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.